Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Grounded. Sadly we have a few difficulties with our sound, so that's what sit here right now and we will talk a little bit about our experiences with the game. I'm really sorry that we couldn't talk too much because the sound was just like
Cooler than a horse. That's
disgusting.
something.
It was disgusting, really. It sounded like I would talk through a metal can. So yeah, I'm here again with Ina, of course.
Hello there.
Interesting out here?
You can see us pretty much collecting resources for new weapons, of course, for me and for Ina. We farmed here this caterpillar, pretty much for the parts or on top of it.
Farm is a good word because it doesn't attack, so even if it's kind of like a weevil or an aphid, you attack it and it just tries to run away, very poorly of course.
Yeah, of course, because it is pretty big, as you have probably seen. Our next goal was pretty much also to collect a new disc or maybe new blueprints, because we didn't really knew what this thing was doing and what was obviously waiting for us.
And around this entrance, be careful if you're going to play. There's a lot of scorpions apparently hiding, so keep an eye out for that. And that's our first scorpion, as you can see, but it's a controlled one. Wasn't difficult to kill, to be honest.
Interesting out here?
Yeah, I thought also that it would be more difficult to kill it, but apparently it really went well. Even though I was absolutely, eating every single hit from him except the one with the sting. So yeah. But till now the game is really nice. The new creatures, which we have now seen the first time, they're very fun actually. Because they bring new patterns, they defend themselves and yeah.
Okay, I guess I have to take you into consideration. I rolled over on it like a steamroller, but I'm kind of curious if you're last week. I'll be sending you a test. A little violent test. You better be ready.
A test? Ugh. Missing school is one of the very few upsides of this whole thing.
Yeah, they're very interesting. I feel like also the pattern, the attack pattern of the scorpion, it's pretty cool. It like tries to damage you with the chompers and then it stabs you with the stinger.
The mysterious lady was, not too happy that we played with her toy. So she wanted to test us in a violent way, which you will pretty much see at the end of the video. But yeah, right now here you see us fighting some cockroaches who have apparently incredible speed. For the axe, of course, and for the hammer, so we can farm new stuff to make the inner magic.
Yeah, so they're not difficult to kill, they're more difficult to attack because they move very fast and they dodge really well. They're just really annoying, and also if you have a problem with bugs, just know that the sounds they make with their feet and everything, tapping around and running around, it's pretty gross.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, here you can pretty much see us having the only difficulty, which is like the berry leathers, and I have never seen before the other berries, so that's also a new thing. But of course for that you needed the axe tier 2. So first we needed to upgrade our axe and of course buy some new stuff, because the cooking stations, smithing station and stuff, it's all stuff which we pretty much need. And of course the bomb too, it's already a few things where we need that. And the bombardier beetle is of course also a key part for the magician class armor.
Yes, and for many other things too. So yeah, the bombardier beetle is very useful. The parts are now used in a lot of recipes for armor especially. And they're pretty difficult to fight right now because they also cause sizzling, so that's pretty new. The mosquitoes stayed the same though, nothing new in the combat against them.
Yeah, and here you can see me, how I come to rescue for the Ina, because she got a little bit cornered there. But not soon after also my aunt was pretty much stunned. And we fought the orb weaver, which of course I needed, because the old weaver fangs can be made into the rogue class weapons, and these ones I really wanted. So of course we had to farm them. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason. Armor, weapons, always. Right now, these are the most important parts, and the butterflies don't make any difference.
Anything interesting?
But they are very beautiful though. And the fight with them is very similar to the moth. If you remember from the previous game, or if you've played, you know how the moth has this special attack where it kind of like tries to stun you. Now the butterflies try to freeze you or cause chilling, which again can make your health go down quite a bit, so you have to be careful with that.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, because I got, I think one time in... Yeah, exactly, there you see it, how I got frozen down, I moved slower, and of course I take, over time, some damage. Yeah, and of course, these ones are also needed to make armor for the emote.
And they make very cute sounds though, that's...
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I mean, I personally think it's super funny how they make bugs have sounds and stuff like that, because I think you would imagine that a butterfly makes kind of a noise like that, and here you kind of see that's a real scorpion without the orc chip on top of it, so they're stronger and quite venomous. So yeah, they were a little bit more difficult than the other one, with more health of course, but not too difficult, because a good team of course ends that quite fast, I would say.
Yeah, so that's kind of a very big switch from beautiful butterfly making purring sounds and then back to a scorpion that is stabbing you and poisoning you.
Absolutely. I mean, this is the thing
is
about Grounded.
Grounded.
Yeah, exactly. It is just like Grounded. Here you see us, of course, going into a research station, kind of like. Yeah, it is still under construction because the game is, as said many times already, it is early access, and we can't access everything at this point, but that's alright. When I think back at Grounded 1, how it was in the beginning, it also did not contain a lot of elements in the beginning, so it was kinda foreseeable that we will have not too much content in the beginning, even though I have to say I am pretty happy with the content it delivers as of this time.
Me too. There's still a lot to explore from the map, and even though you can only play through part 1 of the story, it looks very promising. I have to say though, the mutation loadouts, for me, I kind of miss the old setup of the Scabby for the mutations. I don't know, I liked the whole purple thing going on.
Yeah, I mean, the menu looks a bit different. Not bad, I would say, but just different, and I think it just takes a little bit of a while to, you know, get used to it, of course. Our luck was that we also found there some berry chunks, because we had no clue where to find them, till I actually at some point just said, okay, I have no clue where to get them, I'm just running around like an absolute doofus, so I just Google it, and yeah, it was apparently on the complete other side. Well, not really, I mean, it's difficult to explain. We will show you later where exactly, but it was quite a way till there. So right now I was then able to craft the Weaver shoulder plates. I wanted also the northern mask, so the scorpion parts we already had for it, but just the berry leather was the difficult part. So yeah.
But that will not be too difficult, as you can see, to farm them. There's really a lot of them. It's more difficult to farm the other type of berry because you need a tier 2 axe, and we didn't realize that until it was too late.
Yeah, exactly. We already visited the site where these were, because we thought, well, a hedge seems like a place for berries, like in the first game, but said there was only that kind of like tier 2 berries, I suppose.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
How can you have tier 2 berries?
yeah, it's just like, I don't know, a normal X was not enough for it, I guess. Yeah, I think personally that they brought really good new content, like with the berries, with new animals, and also like the bugs are way more detailed now. Especially like if you look at the spiders, they you know, they're a bit scarier in my opinion. Yeah, and for these of course we will use, as you right now see, these nice orbs, or better said wizarding staffs, I guess. Yeah, right now there's only ice and fire out there. Maybe in the future we will have more of that.
In the previous game, in order to exploit the salty and sour weakness of bugs, you had this mace, which was kind of a heavy weapon. I'm not sure what they want to implement next, if there will be a salty stuff or a sour stuff.
Yeah, true. I mean, there was a variety of elements which you could use back then. Maybe they even bring a new flavor out there, like sweet or something, I don't know. That would be a really cool idea. But yeah, I think this game has just a lot of potential and we will see a lot from it in the future. Because when I look at the roadmap, you know, which is available on Steam, on Instagram I think, and somewhere else too, you can pretty much see that there's a lot coming. Like in every season there will be new content available for Grounded 2 and I really can't wait to see what's new and explore more of this world. So next episode for sure will be some traveling all across the places. So yeah, I look forward to it.
I have to say, I don't really understand the hate a little bit. I've seen a lot of the bad reviews on Steam.
Yeah.
And I can understand, yes, the performance is not that good. But I mean, I lost my buggy 2 times now. And yes, this is a little bit annoying, but I can understand that it's early access and also they've changed really a lot. Even the ladybug and the bombardier beetle, they are now able to block. They have very different design, so you can tell that there's been still a very huge amount of work going into the game. So I think people need to chill a little bit.
I mean, I personally also see it the same way. They brought like new bugs which we can already explore. Like we haven't seen it yet, but like the mantis, as an example, they reworked every bug. Pretty much. Some more than others, like the aphid or the weevil, you know, these have not that much of overwork. But if we look at the spiders, we see new stuff. Combat is now more interesting because you have to like also think, okay, they will block that. That's a new pattern there. I have to also maybe fight different now and don't just like run into them and like beat the living hell out of them. You have to think now a bit more. The class system is also something very interesting, like mage, ranger, and so on, like fighter and stuff. And of course rogue, which I would really love to play. So yeah, I guess I understand, yeah, you will have some crashes with this game. And yes, there will be bugs where we will lose stuff, like Ina, her buggy. But, you know, is it still worth it? Yeah, for sure. It is having some, I mean, it has some issues, you know, but nothing that I would say like, okay, it's unplayable when I look at other releases of different games which have come out yet, where I say, okay, well, that's really odd. And I'm really sorry, this is a 30 € game yet. At least in my country, it is like 30 euros. So that's not a lot when I think people have brought out games that are way worse, like for 70 or 60 bucks when we look at different game developers. I know, of course, this shouldn't be standard, of course, but mistakes are also human, and please keep that in mind when you write your reviews and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Mine! Do you get that? And stay the hell away from my soldiers. They're on guard duty. And don't try to be clever, because if you kill them, I'll just send more.
And as you can see, we finally found where to get the berries, the regular berries.
Yeah, absolutely. We were like watching pretty much everywhere. And I was like feeling really, really stupid because I was going in the totally wrong direction. Like I was going up to the left upper corner of the map. And I was like, damn, where are the berries? I just, you know. But yeah, we farmed a lot of that and found, of course, also a crow feather, which was very helpful because you can use it for building stuff and also for some armor parts. And of course arrows later on too, from what I know, right?
Yeah, the very good arrows you need feathers for that.
Okay, yeah. Of course, we took everything to scan it. Yeah, the rest Ina already has scanned for me, thankfully. So, yeah, they also changed, I don't know if we said that already, but they changed also that you can now scan 4 things, and in Grounded 1 you could only scan 3 things at a time. So that's also a very nice change because it helps a lot, to be fair.
I mean, it was something maybe small, but also the time it took for it to recharge.
Yeah, of course, yeah, this was also way longer in Grounded 1. Here you can pretty much see what the staffs can do. Ina crafted herself one time the icy staff, I would call it, and one time the fire staff, and it looks very, very cool. The animations are reworked and they look perfect, really perfect. So pretty much now we start back into the game, so have fun watching the other half of the game. See you.
See you.
Welcome back, guys. As you have seen, I'm pretty pissed right now because I saw that sadly not everything was saved, and even the recording was like super compromised, especially like the sound of it. And we have crafted now Ina everything what she needed, and now also a new armor, which looks very, very fancy. So yeah, that's a really cool thing. So now let's make a photo together, because you know we have to look fancy dancy. Alright, okay, you have your eyes not closed. I like in real life, my love.
I don't think I can control that.
Yes. Alright, with even the end. And the next problem we have is Ina's end has also despawned thanks to a little bug because her game crashed. And yeah, now we have the problem that she doesn't have an end anymore, so we have to get that one back for sure if we want to go on a scouting trip, which I want to make next episode. I want to, like, you know, see what's in the yard. I want to just like scout everything and, you know, pretty much showcase the new yard. I'm very happy now that we have at least a better armor, farm a little, and I'm still unsure if we really want to, you know, build a base. So yeah, a bit concerned about that one. Or what's your view?
I would honestly wait with building a base. I enjoy having this larger base right here.
Yeah, it's quite handy, yeah, indeed. I mean, we could kind of also build a little base here, to be fair, like a little house. But I think they haven't introduced the cozy system yet. Or do they?
I think I remember reading that it's not yet implemented.
Yeah, okay. Well, just for you guys to understand, in the last episode, here we were kind of farming for the bombardier beetles, which we needed for Ina's armor and of course also for the jerky rags. And here is the blueberries and stuff, where the mean woman was that said we have to get away from her berries because she's a greedy, you know what. So yeah, I was thinking, because our main quest right now, I guess, is build 2 spike strips. Why don't we do that as, you know, ending of the episode? So I have to go into the building menu, right? The question, there it is, okay. Let's build one here and one in front of that. What do we need for it? Okay, well, that's something we have. We don't have wheat. Okay, well, wheat stem obviously we don't have, but apparently we also don't have sap. That's a
Let me move
tragedy.
it over here.
Nah, please, please don't, because
No,
I saw
no,
you mean that.
it-
Okay, now I get it. Yeah,
because then it's closer to the loot. But
yeah,
look, sap, we can get it really right here. So
yeah, exactly.
Liberty
So it's
enlightens
not
the
a big
way.
drama. I just have to get then some wheat stems, but I think I chopped here. Yeah, they have probably despawned already, but it's not a big deal because we have still here some dandelion. So that's alright. Whoa. And I bet with
we only
you...
need to,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I bet with you we get attack now. Smack. The Art of War. Okay. So...
I also
Learn
have,
everything you
Yeah.
learned in the yard. Let's see how good you really are.
okay.
Yeah, I thought so that we get attacked there.
It's
Defeat
no problem.
strangers' forces.
I also actually have spicy armor
now they're
and yeah.
You have some... Wow. Damn. Come here. And I probably haven't shown it yet in the video, but I have also a new weapon and I probably didn't explain it proper. Oh wow. Hey mister. I'm sorry, I'm trying to explain here right now things, you know. Gee. Okay. Well, that went fast. Well, that was...
So you passed my little test then. Good. I'll keep checking on your progress. Can't have you falling behind. My soldiers are just a radio signal away, so stay on your toes. There's nowhere you can go that I can't attack you. I have this place wired up way better than Ominent.
Okay. That's a spooky one. Yeah. Okay, so we had our first space attack, which was quite nice. What I wanted to say, actually, is that I got myself a pair of new daggers. So, yeah. That's a few spicy ones. But
How's
downside
this look? Think I'll
is
start a new trend?
that I can't wear a torch or a shield with that. Ooh, that looks also nice. Yeah, that looks really stylish. Damn. Did I got damage from that now?
I don't think so.
Wait, can you shoot me? Again? Nah, I don't get damage. Okay, never mind. Well, that's at least good to know.
We have to talk to Sloan now.
Oh yeah, let's do that. As making the episode till the end. Damn, woman is calling a lot.
Thank God you're still alive after this ordeal.
Yes.
Really? What did you learn? We could work together to calm her down, or even defeat her.
Okay, she has
She was
everything
bragging
here.
about her own network. No wonder we haven't been able to disrupt her signals.
I mean, yeah.
Orc transmitters. She must have been planning this for a long time. And I say that purely speculatively. Wow, she worked fast. There is
He's a
nothing
crazy
so
one.
dangerous as someone breaking from reality. I know that from experience. Not me, but a colleague of mine, you know. There was so much infighting in the taming program. You wouldn't believe how hard it is to get brilliant people to play nice. It's like high school. Oh, I'm sure you know all about that. You're the team. There was enough drama without also being driven out by some mysterious psycho, excuse my language.
Yeah,
You
we have to
do
help
think
Blue.
about him a lot, don't you? There's about to be. Now that we have a way to track down his hostage taker. By hacking into your Scabby 2K, not only did she violate the terms of service, but she also created what we call a backdoor into her network. I like how you think. Oh, she wanted to yell at you so badly that she exposed herself. She'll lead us right to her, or at the very least, something worth checking out. It's a 2-for-1, really. Because if we hack enough of these transmitters, we can finally use that. Wonderful! You know, young people, they have such a fluid, native understanding of technology. This will be easy for you. I'll download a hacking toolkit onto your Scabby 2K. You can use it to scrape information off her transmitters and shut them down. If you want, Listen, I'm not your boss. I'm just a lady on a big screen.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Resource finder, okay. Ooh, that's a spicy one. Okay, so now we have it on our Scabby, the scanner for resources. That's really nice. Okay, and will be very handy. So yeah, guys, I hope you still enjoyed our little talk in the previous video, and yeah, have a great day. Consider subscribing. Leave a like. It would help a lot. And I hope I see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.
Goodbye.